Hey, first grade. Today you need to get a messy paper off of the supply table. You're going to need 2 white sheets of paper, and you're going to need one of these cardboard strips. Everything else should be at your table. Your name needs to go on the back of both of those white sheets of paper. So Mr. Calvert, and you are my 1, and then either A, B, or C. Same with the other paper. At your tables, you should already have some paint, which are in the primary colors, which are red, blue, and yellow. You need to make sure that you do not accidentally stick the yellow brush in with the red paint, or the blue into the red paint, or whatever. Yellow needs to stay with yellow, red stays with red, blue stays with blue. Say you're going to be putting a bunch of paint onto your paper using the primary colors, and then we're going to scrape them kind of like Gerhard Richter did. When you do this, you have to work kind of quickly. All right? You can't take forever on these. If you do, it's going to dry and it won't work. Putting a bunch of yellow on, being kind of thick, being kind of fast with it. Notice that I'm using yellow first. All right, we don't want to get our paints all dirty, so I'm starting from light to dark. Sure you're working over top of your messy paper too. We don't want to get paint all over our tables. After you have it painted very quickly, you're going to take that paper strip or that cardboard strip and you're going to gently drag down across your artwork. So you're starting at the very top. You might have to hold the tip, and I'm just going to drag it across my paper. You might want to pick up on it a few times like I did right there. Maybe you want to drag it again. Don't drag it too many times or you're just going to start to get yucky colors. Maybe I want to go sideways. So I would only drag it probably 3 or 4 times. I probably wouldn't want to do it any more than that. So there, I have 1 paint scraped paper. This needs to go in the bottom of the drying rack before you can start another. I'll be back there helping out with messy papers. Then you do the same thing with your other sheet of paper. You need to get their primary colors all over it, starting with the light colors. Remember to work quickly. Got my paper all painted. I'm going to take that cardboard piece again. Remember, you should be able to use the same piece. Starting at the top, I'm going to drag it down. Remember that sometimes I pick it up, I kind of hop it, and that's going to leave some different marks. Maybe I don't want to start quite as high this time. I'm going to come down and do the bottom part again. I'm going to go sideways. Remember, probably only 3 or 4 scrapes. If you scrape it a whole bunch of times, it does not look good. Alright, so I have 2 of these done. I'm going to throw my cardboard piece into the garbage. Don't want it anymore. Both of your artworks need to go on the drying rack. You should just be putting them away as you're finishing them. Alright, the second one you can probably keep right on your messy paper and it can go on the drying rack. I'll help out with the first one. When you're done, make sure to clean up your stuff.